Hello everyone and welcome to my Quickdraw Machina Frog deck profile. So this is a deck that I've been playing for quite a while, creation of mine. I think all those engines work really well together, make a really explosive deck, combo heavy deck obviously, with a lot of control aspects as well. And I think with enough time, this deck can become a real threat in the format. I've evolved it quite a lot, I think, and now I'm gonna show you my choices and my deck options that you can run maybe in the side deck. So let's get into the deck profile. For the Machina part, of course, 3 Fortress, 3 Gear Frame, 2 Force. This is obviously the best Machina package. Don't ever want a third force. You can cut one force in this deck if you want to play something more. It's totally valid to cut one force here, but in this version I decided to add the second force, but this is totally cuttable in this version, you don't need it. And the quick draw package. Obviously, this is a machine. This card synergizes with the whole deck. This is a great discard in general and synergizes too with frogs very well. So this deck seems a bit weird at first. How do you combine quick draw and machina and frogs? But I'm gonna show you later how this blend together very well. For the frog part, 3 toad, 2 swap. You can play third swap here by cutting the force if you want to. Obviously the 2 Treeborn and the 2 dupe, the bare minimum here. And for the extra normal summons, 1 Jan Synchro, this card is amazing in this deck, just run it. 3 Caius, it's so easy to summon. It's really important that you rely on this card. And the Gorge, this card can drop Gorge very easily, so you got to play it. It's a great defensive option, which this deck as a combo deck lacks defensive options. For the spells, 3 pots, amazing card. You almost never gonna break in this deck with pot. Again, playing a combo version with frogs inside almost guarantee you that you will never break with this card. And I play 1 MST, 1 heavy, 1 brain, and 1 for 1. And for the trap cards, I'm running 3 copies of Raigeki Break. This card is very powerful, especially in this deck where you get a lot of really good discards. And the rest of the main deck traps are 2 prison because I think I need them. I don't play that many defensive cards, so prisons are a card that you can draw it and set it, which is very important. And a torrential and a mirror force. Going into the extra deck, the one Chimera deck, and I run an Armory Arm, a Catastor for the 5, Junk Warrior, 2 Drill Warriors, 1 Turbo Warrior, 1 Junk Warrior, and 1 Nitro Warrior for the junk package. And obviously I'm running the rest of the really good synchros, the Brionac and the Goyo, Black Rose, Stardust, Thought Ruler, and Mistworm, which you can very easily make this card in this deck, so yeah, keep that in mind. It's probably one of the easiest decks to make the Mistworm. And the side deck, I ran 2 copies of Cyber Dragon, 1 Breaker, very good in this deck. You can also bounce this again and summon it. 2 Kaiku instead of Crow because I wanted for certain matchups that I lose to, and in those matchups Kaiku is better than Crow. In fact, I think that Warcrow is good. I already have a good matchup, so I don't think I need them. 2 fossil, one Unifrog. So I decided, by the way, to play fossil instead of the Vanity's Fiend, because I can just normal it and call it a day. And also, in an established board, I can set it and blow up their field, so I don't have to wait to combo off beforehand. I can just summon this, freeze the game, and when I want to go nuts, I can just remove this tribute for a Kaiser, for example, and go for it. Unifrog for certain back row matchups, and I run one Lightning Vortex again for certain matchups. 3 copies of Book of Moon. This seems a bit weird, but this deck loses a lot to Vanity's cards, and especially Christia, Zorn, all those kind of stuff. So when you have the deck, the way this deck loses, both side is when you have a Drill Warrior, you already used a lot of your cards to establish this lock, and then they play and they summon a Christie or something. So this guarantees that if you get it in your hand, or even if you top deck it, you can do it in the draw phase without fear of your opponent already Heavy Storm or MST it if you set it previously. And during the standby phase, you can just bring back your guy and continue playing, which is very, very important. And 2 Dust Tornado and a Dash Shoot. It's a very considered deck to run this in the main deck, but I couldn't find the space for it, so I decided to side it for the matchup that I really needed. And now I'm gonna show you the synergies between all those engines. So we got the Machina part here. We've got the Quickdraw part here, and we've got the Frog part here. So how do they all synergy together? First of all, let's go for the more obvious one, which is this is a machine. So if you got a gear frame, you add fortress, and you got a dead quick draw, you can always send it to the graveyard to summon this guy. Pretty obvious. Another cool thing that obviously synergizes very well with Dandelion. But if you have already established your Swap Frog, for example, you've got the tree board in rotation, you summon this, and then your turn comes, you have a quick draw, you send any monster, whatever, summon this, and now this is a free play, you know. Also, the very important part about having this card in rotation is that you can bounce a gear frame all the time, and people play in regular Machina decks cards like compulsory just to be able to bounce this card. So this card just allows you to do it for free and get so much advantage out of it. You normally it, search, bounce it back in your hand, your opponent can't even attack you probably if you get the lockout. Very good. And I really want to talk about Dandelion too, because obviously this card synergizes very well with the quick draw. But if you set this, or even if your opponent attacked it and you got the tokens, now you can just normal this, and it's a guarantee lock. Plus, if you get a lot of tokens, you can, for example, let's say you haven't normal summoned, you can get out all your pieces that you need, and maybe then normal summon gear frame and bounce it back the same turn or Kaius or whatever. So this is very strong. Also, I wanted a really good card to discard for general uses, again like Raigeki Break. So just to be a bit more flexible. I think this deck is amazing. It's got it doesn't break really. It doesn't have consistency issues. The only real issues with the deck are certain cards like the what's the name? That the Royal Oppression, for example. But when you max out on Kaiuses and you've got already established trip or your graveyard, it might not be even all that bad. Plus you got a really good body with a gear frame where you normal summon it. So this package covers a lot of the problems with a lot of frog decks, that they miss really good turn one plays, or just really good bodies to start pushing. Very important, and the deck has crazy synergy again with itself. So try this deck out, tell me how you like it, and I'll see you next time. See ya.